Lisa was on her way to work. Suddenly she sees the figure of her son, who has been dead for 10 years. She couldn't believe her eyes. How could someone look so much like her son? To make sure she was right, she honked her horn. The moment the boy looked back, Lisa was stunned. Her son Adam was only 4 years old when he disappeared. If he hadn't died, he would have been about the same age as the boy in front of her. She immediately left the car and ran to a bus full of students. Silently she looked at the boy in front of her. How did he even have the same scars on his face? Lisa followed him all the way to Adam's school. At that moment she was convinced that Adam was her son, who had been missing for 10 years after he drowned. Lisa then immediately ran to her ex-husband's house, defying her ex-husband's wife. She went into her ex-husband's recording studio. Lisa said, "You may think I'm crazy, but I just saw our son. His hair color, his appearance, even the scars on his face. He looked exactly like our son, Adam." But the ex-husband didn't believe Lisa. He thought Lisa was crazy. Lisa then went to the police to report the incident. The police then pulled out the files from 10 years ago, recounting their findings from that year. No body was found at the scene, but there was no sign of any third-party damage either. The conclusion was that Tom had drowned accidentally and the body had been washed away. Lisa stared at the police with a determined look in her eyes and said, "Do you think I wouldn't recognize my own child?" The police officer was a little scared by the sharp words and the look in his eyes. He promised to look into it for Lisa, but the look in Lisa's eyes showed that she didn't really believe the policeman. The police had been searching for 10 years and had nothing to show for it. Lisa thought she might as well do it herself.